What does IFE mean to me? Well, really it's about a different way of thinking. It's about taking health and safety and not just following the rules and regulations, but making it ingrained in yourself.
It's caring for people. That's the main aspect, caring and watching out for people, being aware of incidents that could happen.
It's a personal thing. We've got all sorts of notices around the place, we've got all sorts of posters and campaigns, but it's that face-to-face work with the team.
It just means being in a safer environment for myself and people around me.
Watching the videos and talking about it all, it has made me think about doing things safer at home as well.
Playing sports now, I've taken more precautions in my sporting life. I mean, I've never worn a gum shield in my life. I wear a gum shield every game.
At home now, I don't climb a ladder. I've got an aluminium towel where I clean the windows, and when I'm cutting the grass at home, I wear my safety boots and glasses.
You used to just look after your own, more so your own trades, but you tend to have a look at other trades now, see what they're doing and see if you can help out and point things out.
Well, I think people are more vigilant now. They're taking more notice before they start, make sure it's safe to work in or whatever, and it's where before you even start work.
Yeah, we look out for each other.
It's very encouraging to know that everyone is under that culture, under the umbrella that we are caring for each other.
I was using my mobile phone. I went across to the safe mobile area. Towards the end of the call, I started walking away from that area.
And one of the gangers stopped him.
Yeah, he actually said, "Mark, stop, you're not allowed to."
Which a while back he wouldn't have seen.
And for me, that was just really brilliant.
It just makes people aware of their surrounds. They will not start a job now if it's an untidy area with materials in the way.
Before we would think nothing of climbing across a ladder rack or crawling across armoured cables, but now it stops, it's a scaffold or a tower, just things to do it properly.
We do have a lot of good best practice and we share it with our other section up in LUS 5, and any good stuff is being shared with the Highways Agency.
Just the general level of PPE and equipment so much better. I mean, to be honest, I was sceptical when it first started, but you can see that it's made changes.
In the previous companies, I mean, generally we get the information through manuals only, but whereas in Skanska we got on a very frequent gatherings in a teams and discuss what IFE means.
It's not about just you, it's about other people, your friends and family that could be affected.
It's not all about work, like you get the barbecue days, you get the basketball, just the whole facilities.
We have health checks every 6 months on site, and also, like I say, we have a healthy serving in the canteen of healthy foods, fruit and veg, whatever you like.
And then you see other things where at the crossing points at the centre of the site, where we've stopped to wait for the green man, as most people in London just dash across roads, the impact that has had on other pedestrians stood by us waiting for the green man, they wait there with us.
I've worked with a lot of people before, and this site is up there. It's up there with the best of them.
Since we launched IFE and got the people involved with us, our safety record's gone up from very good to industry best.
It's not just Skanska people, but the site operatives all understand how important IFE is.
As much as our equipment on site is changing and we get a new plant in, also the education around it has got to change.
We have to take this forward on every Skanska project, but people, like the client, they need to see what we're offering the workforce. They need to see how it's working, because most definitely on this project alone, I know for a fact that the IFE is working really well.
I've seen many people in Skanska who I've known now over the last 3 or 4 years. I've seen those people develop and grow as potential leaders.
You always have sceptics and cynics. I've been doing this for 3 years now, seeing the impacts at every level, from senior management down to the labourers on site.
I've never seen the amount of intensity going through individual accidents where people have got hurt, and the collaboration between all of these groups of very experienced people about how they were going to make sure that thing didn't happen again.
This to me seems to be something that just
really drives at the absolute profound nature of what motivates people to want to be different, want to be safe and want to make a difference going forward.
It will go further. It's going to become a much safer environment. So from what we used to have years ago to what we are now, it's a totally different building industry.
This is just a start. It's been the first few years where it's been encouraged, so this has been such a big impact. It can only get better.
It's the right message and it's the right attitude to have in work and in life.
More than anything, it means respect.
In the future, I think people will look back and they won't be able to imagine working a different way.